Why, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello again. I know it's been quite some time, 2 or so weeks since I posted my first video. So I would say a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks. The in-laws were in town for a couple of weeks. For those couple of weeks that we've been gone, or I haven't posted videos. We went to Disney World for a handful of days, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of walking, but it was a lot of fun. Cue Disney roll. Anyway, so we're back to normal, back to work. It was beautiful having 11, 12 or so days off. It was beautiful, but back to the grind, and getting to work and moving forward to the start of this new journey, right? So earlier in the week we had our nutrition appointment, or really class. With my particular insurance, it requires 3 months of monitored nutrition, monitored dieting with a nutritionist. Tuesday was my last appointment, my last class, if you will. So I was in a classroom environment with a couple of other people in there, learning the ins and outs of what the pre-surgery diet's going to look like for the 2 weeks or so, which is just a liquid diet, and then the 2+ months afterwards, which is, smaller reduced foods, still on the liquid diet for the first couple of weeks. Then you move into pureed foods, and then you move into soft foods, and back to normal, right? By my calculations, just a simple estimate. Obviously, I know this is not accurate, but I will not have a solid piece of food for about a month and a half to 2 months, which is wild to think about, right? Let's see what else. So we got that taken care of, which was awesome. Milese was able to come with me to the class, and she got a lot of notes out of it, kind of calm her nerves as well too, to know what I can and cannot eat before and afterwards, right? And then fast forward to today, literally about 2.5, 3 hours ago, I had my pre-op appointments. Now, this particular appointment was just, again, another overview of what the surgery is going to entail, what life is going to look like before and after the surgery, right? And again, Dr. Huguet was able to tell me what my expectation is going to be for weight loss within that first year. And he said to expect to lose about 60% of that excess weight that I'm carrying. And that is 150 or so pounds, which is awesome to hear. At this point in the journey, I have lost already 30 or so pounds. So we were at 442. Remember, we started this journey at 442 pounds. And now I am down to about 410, 412, kind of hovering around that time, around that weight range. Again, I'm not kind of taking into account the way that I was eating at Disney, and we can talk about that later. Or you might have seen in the video montage, right? But we are at 415 pounds at the weigh-in today, right? So today is going to be another marker, right? 415 pounds. So we're down 28 pounds if you do the math. I think I did the math correctly. Maybe. I don't know. But so with that being said, we have our surgery scheduled for December 19th. It's pretty awesome, which means that the 2 weeks leading up to the surgery, I will be on a liquid diet. which is pretty cool because now I will, it is solidified that I am going to have a normal Thanksgiving. It'll be my last normal Thanksgiving, so I'm going to go out with a little bit of a bang. I'm not going to overeat. I'm not going to get to the point where I am sick or throwing up, but I won't have any sort of real restrictions on what I can eat, which is fantastic, right? So yeah, just a couple of appointments left. Got to get some pre-surgery testing done. Looks like I've got to get another physical done. They've got to take a couple of x-rays just to make sure that there's nothing wrong internally, which they're not going to, just because, you know, like I've said in my previous video, I'm healthy. There's no issues going on. I haven't had any medical issues to worry about, you know, so I expect that they will find nothing as well too. But of course, if anything pops up, it will change the trajectory that we are currently on. With that being said, I am going to finish out the day working. And and any future videos that will go up are probably going to be more along the lines of what life is looked like, any sort of like workouts that I've done, milestones as far as weight loss goes, if I've got to do any sort of clothes shopping now. Speaking of clothes shopping, so at Disney, I saw a really cool shirt that I really wanted to buy, and it's one of those things that is always triggering with me when it comes to Disney shopping, is that Disney in the stores, at least that I've seen, and maybe online as well too, I haven't done a whole lot of digging around, but on Disney directly and at the parks, they do not carry bigger sizes, right? So no 4Xs, no 5Xs, and anything beyond that, right? And it's a rarity that I've ever seen anything at 5X at Disney, if at all, or even a 4X, right? And anytime that I've ever wanted something in that size, I always have to go to either Amazon or to DXL. And when you go to DXL and look for a Disney shirt, instead of it being $25 at the park, which already is an absurd amount of money, actually it's more along the lines of like $30 at the parks, you know, but you know, being annual pass holder, we get a little bit of a discount. The shirts at DXL, they're, you know, $45, $50+ and that's unbelievably, annoyingly expensive, right? For a t-shirt, right? So I found a really cool shirt and I was like, you know what, I am going to buy this shirt. And it's a 2X, right? Now, again, I didn't try the shirt on. I haven't tried it on yet. And I think I will sometime either this weekend or next weekend, try the shirt on, just to see, like, I guess maybe take a before picture and go from there as my measure of like how well this shirt works. But I liked it and I went ahead and bought it, right? And it was really, really cool to have that small sense of satisfaction of buying a t-shirt that I really like and buying it, right? So I'm excited to see what that shirt looks like on now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, right? To see what that shirt feels like. And who knows, buying a 2X shirt may be too big for me down the road. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So with that, I'm gonna go and work, and I'll see you beautiful people later. Bye.